Oh, you're that lad from before. Have you caught the people who poisoned that wine yet? I see, so the poison was most likely made from concentrated dragon venom. I don't know a great deal about venomous dragons, but I do remember reading something about poison-breathing dragons in a book of old from before the calamity. Sadly, I can't remember the specifics. Given how old the book was, perhaps you might be able to find out more about from someone knowledgeable about the Sixth Astral Era. Though Noriato does not know how to develop an antidote, he is reminded of a book predating the calamity that described the poison-breathing dragon. He does not know any more himself, but suspects this dragon may be the source of the poison afflicting the troops. Someone more knowledgeable about the Sixth Astral Era might be more helpful. Find Sigan and show him the Red Wolf report. What do you want? Poison made from concentrated dragon venom. Ah yes, there was a story passed on through the generations in the old village of Falcon's Nest about dragons that breathe poison. By you were the beast with poison breath, whose claws and breath bring naught but certain death. The ancient dragon's noxious mist is born from eating of the poison viper's form. Thorny viper is a type of toxic amylweed. Its toxin is said to be the source of the dragon's poisonous breath. If we find a creature immune to the thorny viper, we should be able to study this immunity to develop an antidote to the dragon's poison. There's a beast that lives near Gorgain Hills, a black blood zoo. They say it feeds primarily on a thorny viper. Its blood may hold the key to saving the afflicted soldiers. Take these provisions and travel to Gorgain Hills. This is a herb that, when burned, should attract the zoo. When you reach the mill, use December and burn the herbs. The scent should draw the beast out of hiding. Slay it and recover its blood. Sigan relates an old Corfian tale describing the source of the dragon's poisonous breath, a deadly and poisonous type of brambleweed known as the thorny viper, a creature that nests near Argane Mills. The black blood zoo eats this same toxic plant. Whatever grants the zoo immunity to the thorny viper may hold the key to creating an antidote to the dragon poison, ultimately stemming from the same root. Sigan provides you with a number and some fragrant herbs. Travel to Garden Mills, use the herbs to lure those who from its nest and retrieve its blood. You find a conveniently located brazier and light it with the ember. Use this hearty fire to burn the aromatic herbs and draw the zoo from hiding. The burning herbs will soon attract the zoo. Lie in wait for the beast. When it appears, kill it and take its precious blood. You have slain the zoo. Return to Sigan with its blood. Have you retrieved the zoo's blood? Let's see. Yes, this should do nicely. An antidote may well be possible after all. Master Joseph, I spied you down here and hurried down, hoping you could inform me of the status of your investigations. Are we any closer to a cure? Well, if it isn't the commander of the reconstruction program. This young lad here cares about our folklore and culture. He helped recover relics from the buried village of Falcon's Nest. In return, I passed on an ancient legend that was likewise passed down to me by my ancestors. The two blood this young man gathered can be used to create an antidote. Take it to your brightest alchemists and have them formulate the cure. If you move quickly, you can still save those poisoned soldiers. Good grief, to think that those old legends could be the solution to a problem like this. I shall call for the Holy Sea's best alchemists immediately. Master Segan, we have been so focused on moving forward that we have lost sight of where we have come from. To be frank, I thought you were but a fool who could not let go of the past. But in light of these events, I have been forced to reconsider. The culture and traditions of Falcon's Nest hold great value. They are truly priceless. If it pleases, perhaps you might be so kind as to lend us your assistance in an excavation of the village. I can only offer my most sincere apologies for how little we have done to make you feel welcome until now. As you yourself said, Bradwald, I can't let go of the past, but I understand that everything you've done to protect the people of Ishgard. I can't help but feel that there are issues more deserving of your resources than an archaeological dig. Very well, how might this suit you then? If you ever happen to pass by the fortress of Falcon's Nest, whenever you might happen to stop by our halls, we shall be sure to have a hot bowl of soup waiting for you. In exchange, I ask only that you pass on the legends and stories of the old village of Falcon's Nest, such that we may learn from our knowledge and wisdom. Does that strike you as a better arrangement? A nice suggestion, I suppose, but I can't stand the taste of your Ishgardian cooking. Your cooks are far too heavy-handed with the salt and spice. If that is your only objection, then you need not worry. Our head chef is a Corfian man. We troops are always complaining about his Corfian style cooking, but that his soup is too thin and bland. I suspect it may suit you perfectly. A Corfius as chef, you say? I may enjoy the food after all. It may be true that Falcon's Nest is no longer a small village, but we are still home to the same people. We still have a responsibility to carry this culture and history on into the future. Though the village itself may be lost to time and snow, we have the opportunity to find a new path to lead these people to peace and prosperity. Carving that path is my aim. is in my charge. Come, let me introduce you to our chef. We can enjoy a bowl of thin Corsican soup together. Okay. Storyline acabou. Let's go back. West, I think. Unwanted delivery. Why are you hot? An unwanted delivery. I look worried. Nonsense. Why would I have anything to be worried about? Okay, I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Lord Manelian requests I deliver a missive to Lady Lanyat at the Rose House. I remember him specifically mentioning that failure would not be tolerated. It is a simple task, yet the thought of something going awry has my stomach in knots. I am loath to trust my duties upon another, but would you be willing to deliver this missive? I cannot afford to take chances. Surely a man of your talents can see the deed done without fail. Please, you are my only hope. Lord Manelian has tasked Torsefarers with delivering a letter to Lady Lanyat at the Rose House in a sea of clouds. Fearing that something may go wrong and thereby incurring the wrath of Lord Manelian, Torsefarers has asked you to deliver in his stead. Joseph, you're looking well, but what brings you here to Clettop? If there is of you require, you need only ask. Rosile, a letter from Lord Manelian. I'm terribly sorry about this. I never imagined he would attempt something so shameless. I'm afraid to say he's always been like this. House Alienart and House Fortamp have always maintained good relations, and as such, those closing years often spent time together from an early age. I spent much of my youth playing together with Lord Manelian, but now I fear he still clings too tightly to memories of our youth, though I admit it is sometimes to my benefit. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for Torsefarers. No doubt he asked you to come in his place. I can sympathize with his anxiety over upsetting Lord Manelian, but this is no way to treat a guest. Please accept this as a token of my apology. I realize it's not much, but it is all I can offer at present. Mumps the words. Excuse me, you're not from around here, are you? I know this is sudden, but I have a favor to ask. I'm looking for someone to deliver a gift to a friend in Falcon's Nest. What is it? Well, it's a surprise, so I can't really say. I just need you to deliver it, that's all. You can pick it up from the Knight of the Brush at the Forgotten Night. You'll know him when you see him, and I'm sure he'll recognize you as well. Seeing you are not native to Ishgard, the Knights of House Durandare requests a favor of you. He asks that you deliver a gift to Falcon's Nest. What the gift is, he is not at liberty to say. All we can tell you is that the Knight of the Brush has a package waiting for you at the Forgotten Night. Ah, there you are. I thought that it might be you, so it's true, you're not from Mishgard. Perfect, no one will suspect a thing. Here's a package, good sir. Whoa, hey, don't wave it all about like that. Someone on may see. Now hurry on to Falcon's Nest. You want to deliver it to Emerisa. And remember, this meeting never happened. If anyone asks, you don't know me. Eu acho que já entendi o que é que está a acontecer aqui, and I don't like it. You arrive at the Forgotten Knight, and the Knight of the Brush recognizes you right away. He hands you the package, insisting that you do not open the box. It is not safe to be seen out in the open. He insists that you head to Falcon's Nest and deliver the package to Emery, so if anyone asks, you and the Knight of the Brush have never met. What's with that look? We don't tolerate funny business here at Falcon's Nest. If you have no business here, I suggest you move along. Oh, my package! Happy day! I was worried my friend would not be able to get it. Now, let's take a look here. Masterpiece beyond compare. The very glory of it inspires the indescribable fulfillment, a crescendo of righteous emotions. I feel my faith in the church renewed, my spirit cleansed by its presence. Thank you for this, adventurer. Remember, no one must know of this. Ok, the delay em TikToks deu, mas isto também é suposto ser esse cara, não era para saber. Tchan, 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 Ok, acho que já fiz esta quest. Já fiz esta. Já fiz esta. Então é a segunda principal. Flame General Affairs. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Hulda without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in a sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While we were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortamp and the Alomisian consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told that we expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Zenfiel at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Alfinod reveals that he has been in contact with Marlwhip, who remains a stout ally to the Scions. Wishing to know how things stand in the Sultanate prior to any rescue attempt, he has arrange to meet with the Admiral and bids you join him. Make your way to Bulwark Hall on Limbs and Lumine's lower decks and speak with Staff Sergeant Sanford to be admitted to the bridge. Não, eu esqueci-me de mudar de classe.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the Saviors of the Realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubarn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Roman's survival is vital to the Eurasian alliance. We can even afford to lose them. But I cannot send troops into Hulda to spell the end of the alliance and war like us not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, myself, By way of first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's, working in the kitchen. Marwell informs you that Raban has been moved to an unknown location ahead of his impending execution by none other than the Crystal Braves. Since word of this troubling development arrived, the Shinobi of Doma have been frantically gathering intelligence on the Flame General's whereabouts, and the Admiral begs you seek out our Doma and contact the Filmer Frontier currently in town. To survive the moving ends.